Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet. Also, I was facing away. Turns out my start and stop recording keys are page up and page down, and I just learned that if you hit page up and page down in OBS, it changes the scene. And you'd think that would come up more often, given I'm playing this through OBS right now, but I guess not. So, oof, my team's hurt. So after last episode, it's become abundantly clear. In order to progress further west, I am under-leveled. I am not ready to take on the stuff over there. So this episode is going to be a bit of a cleanup episode. We're going to go back and we're going to do some things that we didn't do before. Personally, I'm hoping to get Raspberry, Ivy, and our little Tandemaus here evolved. And speaking of little Tandemaus, they have a name. Drum roll, please. Oh, I don't want to give you markings. Tandemaus is going to be little chompers over here because they like to chomp on things, much to my dismay. Would probably chew my wires. So little chompers right there in their nest ball. So let's just go around and clear some stuff in the early routes that we kind of missed. Maybe catch a few more Pokemon while we're at it. Hello, Scatterbug. How do you like to be caught? No real reason to do this, but we haven't really worked on the Pokédex at all. And as a Pokemon trainer, I feel like we gotta work on our Pokédex. Scatterbug was caught. And then we get a little entry for it. Scatterbug's data was added to the Pokédex. Any poison this Pokemon takes in is converted into a black powder and secreted. That's why Scatterbug can eat poisonous leaves and roots. He looks kind of like the nerd emoji, if I'm being completely honest. Scatterbug has been registered. So the upside to going around and catching and just seeing new Pokemon is that obviously when it's registered in the Pokédex, it'll just tell you straight up what's super effective without me having to think. Oh, I skipped this kid's dialogue, sorry. Youngster Luca. Now, his little Chewdoodle is probably going to be so far below my Pokemon's level. Also, I see under the ground. Yep, level 5? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Luca. I should have done this sooner. And he's dead. No, these guys aren't even worth fighting. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Luca. I just took your lunch money for the sake of it. I guess just looking cool doesn't cut it. Yeah, you gotta... Well, okay, first things first. I don't think Chewdoodle is necessarily a cool-looking Pokemon. But also, you might want to just pick up some cute Pokemon, because a lot of the cute ones are strong. So, if we zoom in, this area we haven't gone to, South Province Area 5. Artizone, there's actually a Pikachu outbreak. Let me go look at that. So the mass outbreaks are kind of similar to the ones in like PLA, and a ton of the Pokemon will spawn when you're near them. Oh, what is this? So let's go check it out. Oh, there was a Komala right there. A Flabébé, a bug type Flabébé raid is actually... Flabébé is an alright Pokemon. No, I will skip it for now just because raids take up a lot more time than running around and doing regular battles. And they don't directly award XP. They give you XP candy, which is both good, but also not really what I'm looking for. Whoa, a mass outbreak of Pikachus. So there's a whole bunch of these little guys. And we get a TM for Draining Kiss. Get a Super Potion. We're gonna go up here. Spidop. Spidop should die really fast to Crocalor. Yeah, let's go, Lobster. Let's go. Show him. there's a Terra Flabébé. Actually, we're like right here. Oh, Sleeping Teddy Ursa. Oh, I woke it up. We're like right here next to the next city, so I don't mind walking over here. Hello, Tauros. Fire type raid. I haven't gone to one of these towers yet, so let's hit one of these. Just to show them off. And there's also a trainer right here. You look like you would be a flying type trainer. What should I throw? Pop quiz. What should I throw if I want to start a battle? A Pokeball? You're challenged by Leia, the dragon tamer? She looks smug as hell. Oh, look, little Applin. Honestly, not the best dragon, but dragon I think does resist fire. But I don't remember if Applin's grass type, so it should be neutral. Yeah, it's neutral, and Applin dies immediately. Rest in peace, little Apple. Leveling up our Crocodile, our lobster. Well, that result sure threw me. Yeah, maybe you want more than one Pokemon at this point in the game. I mean, that's like playing some of the older games and getting through multiple gyms only using like 2 or 3 Pokemon at this point. Not that anybody would do that, you know, like be stubborn, only pick a couple of Pokemon to use for most of the game. Oh, hello, Litleo. I feel like I need to catch a Litleo. So, hello, Litleo. Litleo, where are you? Where did you go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Litleo's unnerved. Your team is too nervous to eat berries. Yeah, I'm not here to eat berries. Noble Roar? Attack fell. That doesn't do much damage. I figured it would do a little bit more damage. Just because. I guess it's, you know, half damage. Oh, wait, that's lowering my special attack, too. Oh my god, that does nothing. I'm just gonna chuck a ball at it. Let's just use a Great Ball. Litleo was caught. Litleo's data was added to the Pokédex. When Litleo are young, female Pyroar will teach them how to hunt. Once the Litleo mature, they will leave the pride and set out on their own. On their own? Look at that little guy. Look at his stupid face. Like a cat. Kind of reminds me of one of my cats, Boy Cat, who always has this like very stupid look on his face. Because he's got these fangs that like always hang out. And more recently, he's been like sticking his tongue out a bunch and it's so funny looking. Now up here, once we climb the tower, also climbable ladders, which I'm not going to say is like a huge cool thing, but climbable ladders are pretty neat because they aren't in games like Starfield. We get, oh, I didn't see the item, but this is a gimme goal. You see, this is like the little guy we've been stealing coins from all around the map. See, we get 50 gimme gold coins for killing one of these guys. Get TM, Tailwind, not actually a bad move. But we're gonna run down to this city actually. I don't know what gym it is. Well, I do know what gym it is. This is the electric type one. My Pokemon. Oh, are you a woman? My Pokemon and your Pokemon, what's so different about them? Mine are cooler. You are challenged by Monica, the student. Ooh, Shellos. I like Shellos as a Pokemon. Just because I think that the fact that it has 2 different forms based on which sea it's from is kind of neat. So is Snarl a special attack move? Because I feel like... Also, this shouldn't do that much. Yeah, that's what I figured. It is special. I feel like I should be doing more damage with it. Healing in a Pokemon battle, for shame. I would never heal in a Pokemon battle. As you can see, Snarl is also lowering the enemy's special attack stat, which is one of the reasons I like Snarl as an offensive move. There, look, like, what is that? 3 stack the special attack down. So now even if she were to use her Water Pulse, it'd do almost no damage to me. You've defeated Monica the student. I want to say Tandemaus evolves at level... everything's different. Well, you have one Pokemon. So again, my Pokemon and your Pokemon are very different. There is a steel type raid here, actually. Let's see what this one is. Petalil. That's all right. Not really what I want. I don't even know what I'm looking for in raids. I'm not really here to complete the Pokédex. I don't wanna. I don't want to do my job. No. Well, you kind of have to, bro. You were challenged by Christian, the office worker. Why is there a Paldean Tauros right behind you, bro? There's two. Watch out. You're gonna get, like, rammed. Also, choosing Klefki is a bad start because you're a steel type. Ooh, but you do move first with, ooh, not very effective Fairy Wind. And get incinerated. Also, I took this one time to like sit down and finally record today because I've been dealing with stuff all day, and I've received like, wow, you meanie head. I've received like 15 messages during this. Oh my gosh, I should put myself on do not disturb. 1 second. I say 1 second as I'm actively still moving into the Pokemon Center. Status. Do not disturb. Okay. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Still up and about? Yeah, I am. Bow, 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 bow. Gibble's my trump card just because he's going to have so much higher stats. Come back and see us again. Yeah, I will. That's a very shiny Magnemite you got there. Ooh, you've got a Luxio north of here. The city's main street's just north here. Nothing says, wow, I'm in Levincia, like being slap dab in the middle of all those neon signs. So this is probably the second biggest city then. That's, in fact, that's one of the gym leaders. In fact, that's another one of the gym leaders. It adds the ads. I always thought that that was like very neat to see the ads of act. Where is Koraidon? Koraidon? Oh, okay. Oh, I don't like that Pokemon. Was that a credit card ad? Also, look, there's the kid. He's walking in a circle. Let's see if there's a clothing shop somewhere. That's not a, I don't think this is a clothing shop. This is like a cafe. Another, ooh, so wait, no, I already had Surf as a TM. Getting 2 Surf TMs doesn't really matter so much because you can craft additional ones, and there's another Tailwind TM. You can craft additional ones after you get your first one, so it's less important to get them afterwards. Is that like a bank? What is this? I can't go in there, so it doesn't matter. One of the things I hope that the future Pokemon games do is make it so you can go into more of the buildings or have more shops, just because I think that's a little more immersive and engaging. And yeah, there are shops here. Let's see if they've got a cooler hat. Trapper cap? Are we rocking with the Trapper cap? Probably not. What about the flat cap? No, that's also boring. Okay, never mind. We're not buying the hat here today, folks. What about the next one? I'm leaving the plaid, the socks though. I love the plaid. High top sneakers. I like these better than our other sneakers, I think. We can even get them in like the colors of the types. Ooh, where's like the fire type one? There they are. Yeah, let's get those. Last pair we have in stock. I'm sure you say that about everything you have. And what about socks? I'm happy with my plaid socks. Where's like the actual clothing store though, where that actually sells clothing? What is this? Oh, this is like picnicking supplies. Tablecloths, bottle caps, or diamond bottles, sorry, not bottle cap. Bottle caps are something different. Pikachu cup? Yeah, let's get a Pikachu cup. And none of oh, let me buy the pink tablecloth while we're here. No, I'm good, thanks. Gets to a major city, immediately just starts buying stuff instead of playing the game. So this is like the gym arena in the center there. I think it's really cool. Ooh, you can go down? To be honest, when I first played through this game, I also didn't do too much exploring. just because as cool as the like cities and open world stuff is, I don't think it's all that engaging when I care more about just reaching the end of the game and getting through the story. So this stuff is cool, don't get me wrong, it's just not really my cup of tea compared to some of the other stuff. Now in other open world games like Skyrim or Zelda Breath of the Wild, that's very different. I love exploring, but exploring in Pokemon is just a little bit different than those games. So for example, the game I kind of want to follow up with after this as my sort of episodic series, I thought about going straight to Pokemon Legends Arceus, but I think I'd rather do something like Hogwarts Legacy to mix it up a bit. And because in the most recent like investor meeting, Warner Brothers mentioned that there's a sequel coming out for that game. And unlike Pokemon Scarlet, I've never beaten Hogwarts Legacy. I've played through a good part of the start and then I kind of quit just because I got bored of it. And it was on Xbox. I don't really play console games. I say that while actively playing a console game. The difference is that I have the Switch connected to my computer and I can record it. I don't have my Xbox connected to my computer, and I don't have like, I'm not recording it. Ooh, new backpacks. All these kind of suck. Oh, those skeleton ones are kind of funny. What does my current backpack look like? Oh, it's like the exact same. I think we'll rock the black backpack for now. If you saw a different backpack you like, then let me know, and maybe I'll swap it out, but we're gonna keep moving. Fingerless mittens. Isn't the point of a mitten to like the whole point of mittens versus gloves is that mittens cover all of your fingers in like one contiguous thing. And you have helmets. Ooh, I could be like a biker. Half helmet. Oh, okay, no, I don't want to be a nerd. Racing helmets. Oh my. Oh, I might come back for one of these later when we're faster. What's the next store here? I'm not down like a clothing store, like a regular clothing store, but now that I think about it, I'm not sure you can go to a regular clothing store in this game. I'm pretty sure you have to wear the school outfit. Buenos Machado, what can we do for you today? Hairstyling? I'm happy with my hair. Goodbye. And you know what, in hindsight, I think I'm right. I don't think that you can get different clothing in this game. Oh, there's a grocery store. Can I get some, yeah, okay, ketchup. I need a bunch of ketchup. I know that for a fact. I'll buy 10 ketchup. We'll pay with that in cash. Lettuce and tomato are both important. So let's buy some lettuce, buy some tomato. I'll buy a butter. Salt and pepper, obviously important as well. Make sure I have 5 of both. Get some mayonnaise, because you can't make a good sandwich without mayonnaise. And pickles are very good. So let's grab some pickles. 5 helpings of pickles, please. So we don't want cheese. Cherry tomatoes, actually, let's grab some cherries tomatoes. Cucumber, avocado, vinegar, watercress. Okay. I think that's a pretty good grocery list. I think I still need like a good meat, like turkey or something. What is this? Hello, welcome. Oh, is this just another food store? Pepper steak? Sorry, is there a steak in that, or is that just peppers? Oh my goodness. That's a nice looking ramen. Pickled toadstool and cucumber. So there you can see that they do actually eat Pokemon, because that is a Pokemon. All right, where else am I going? Oval stone. Oh, is there even more clothing over here? That looks like a cute little bookstore. I can't imagine you can go in there. No. Rough and tough. Sneakers, gloves, driving gloves, backpacks. Ooh, okay, no, those aren't entirely my style. And beanies, which are also not my style. You can get jackets and stuff, looking at the top there. So I don't know where we get those, but that would be nice to get. Also, it's funny I started this saying this would be like my cleanup episode where I'm gonna go around and actually do grinding and stuff to level up, so I'm prepared, but Since then, I've just kind of run around and done nothing. Well, I've done shopping. That's something. Ooh, a luxury ball. What can I say? This stuff is kind of fun to do. Shopping is fun. I think we can all agree shopping is fun. Welcome to the East Paldean Sea. Let me swap into... No, because I could auto battle, but auto battling is pretty bad for the... Ooh, a nugget. Auto battling doesn't let you evolve your Pokemon. Also, these guys are all in shallow water. I feel kind of bad for them. They're just like flopping about. There's a trainer. On the beach, I think I'm going to swap into Batman here. Because I think Batman, if we go into a water type, is going to be better. Oh, wait, I've already fought you. Okay, never mind. Still, Batman will be my main for a little bit. So let's do a couple trainer battles maybe, and then we'll call it there. I'll stick with it. We'll call it there once somebody evolves, I think. I'll show you. I'm tenacious, and I'll stick it out, no matter how hard the battle gets. Ooh, I almost dropped my controller. I definitely think the battle is gonna be hard, bro, because I'm gonna be honest, Xavier, the student, you're not him. You do throw out a Kirlia, though. Kirlia, however, is gonna be your disadvantage here, because Kirlia should be a psychic type, right? I'm not being silly, it's a psychic type. Special attack fell. We use Reflect. Reflect, obviously, yep, being one of those like big status moves that affects everybody on your team for a little bit, reducing the impact of physical damage. Also, I guess she's not just a straight psychic type, a psychic fairy, I guess. But we still win the fight, so regardless. At this stage of the game, as long as you're not like using completely bad Pokemon, you can kind of just mash the same move over and over. Also, does Zangoose have a fighting type attack? Should I be worried about that? No, he's gonna stab slash. I feel like Snarl should be better than this. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Snarl's very good. Ooh, and Hone Claws is kind of scary. Luckily, we're gonna confuse rate you. So, if he's Hone Clawing a lot, I might want to swap out to Tinkatink, which I will do now, Raspberry here. That's because Hone Claws buffing his attack is gonna be not great, where Tinkatink is going to resist slash as a normal type move. That still did 30 damage. Ow. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna swap actually into Lobster. I don't want to risk Raspberry dying because Raspberry is one of the ones I want to evolve. So if we swap in a Lobster here, Lobster should, as a starter, have decent enough stats to not get like completely blasted. And he hits himself anyways. Incinerate him, Lobster. Of course, Zangoose is gonna go first. Wait, this guy's 3 Pokemon? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Critical hitting me, and I critical hit him back, actually. No, you deserve that. Good XP, please. Ooh, good XP. Tandemaus levels up. Learns Encore. Encore is a funny move. I'll get rid of Helping Hand for it. Noibat. No, I'm gonna keep Pokemon because, you know, no switching out rules. Super Potion. I should probably take the Soothe Bell away from Batman and give him a better held item. I just don't know what I want to give him as of yet. Noibat is a... is he a Dragon type yet? I know he's a Flying type. I don't know if he's Dragon type before he becomes a Noivern. And yeah, he is. I think that should still two-shot him, so... Ooh, barely doesn't. Luckily, he's doing almost nothing to Lobster, so... I'm surprised of all Pokemon, like, the bat on his team is the one that's is getting outsped by Lobster. Tinkatink levels up and Ivy levels up. Please, somebody evolve here. Even though you beat me, I still won't give up. That's a good... Sorry. You can see his little eyes under there. That's a good mindset. Ivy's leveling up. Evolving. Sorry, not leveling up. Evolving into a Kirlia. Kirlia's data has been added to the Pokédex. It has a psychic power that enables it to distort the space around it and see into the future. And I do plan to make it into a Gardevoir, so... Well, that's one evolution. Should we go for another? I think Raspberry... I think Tandemaus is only one away from the evolution. So let me see if I have any XP candies I can give it. Let's give it 2 mediums. Oh, that leveled it up a lot more than I thought it would. Get rid of... Personally, I think I'm going to get rid of Echoed Voice here for the Play Rough. And doesn't evolve. I could have sworn Tandemaus evolved there. Oh well. What about Tinkatink? Let's give Tinkatink these. Let's learn Brutal Swing? Oh, yes, please. Get rid of, I guess get rid of Baby Doll Eyes. I don't need that much. I will probably get rid of Rock Smash next. And there's Tinkatink's evolution. Come on, Raspberry. Come on, grow bigger. Congratulations, your Raspberry evolved into Tinkatuff. Tinkatuff's data has been added to the Pokédex. This Pokemon will attack groups of Pawniard and Bisharp, gathering metal from them in order to create a large and sturdy hammer. She weighs 130 pounds at 2'4". Goodness gracious, she is heavy. She's gonna like, whew, for her height, goodness. Not weight shaming our little Raspberry there, but like, she is quite heavy for her size. Obviously, a large part of that comes from her hammer, but no, get up there, no, Cridon! Okay. Oh, I didn't want to fight you. I feel like I'm gonna end every episode failing a jump and falling down something. We're gonna head back into, what was it called, Limvetia? I don't actually remember reading the name of this town outside of that dialogue. Oh, I didn't see you there, Rookity. We get away, of course. But we're gonna call it here. Oh my goodness, look at those buildings. On the Switch too. Goodness gracious. Cyclozar! Oh my god, the interception by Cyclozar. You know what, Cyclozar? I'm gonna attack you for that one. You're taunting me. Okay, I've had enough of you. Cyclozar is a cool Pokemon, actually. I haven't used one yet. But it's a cool Pokemon. Breaking Swipe. Yeah, that's why it's a cool Pokemon. Breaking Swipe is a good move. I think I can catch it with a Great Ball now. So Cyclozar obviously bears a lot of resemblance to our Koraidon here, especially the wheels on its chest. As you can see, he basically looks like a normal version of ours. Not that ours is abnormal. Well, he definitely is, like a sandwich hungry little fella. There's our Cyclozar. Apparently, Cyclozar has been allowing people to ride on its back since ancient times. Depictions of this have been found in 10,000-year-old murals. And there's another Pokemon. Maybe I should do a whole, like, I don't know, episode or stream or something focusing on catching Pokemon to fill out the Pokédex. But I don't think it would make for a great, like, just straight up episode. But here we are, we're at the electric type gym. And if I really wanted to, I could probably use Gibble to make this super easy because he's a ground type. But I think I'll avoid doing that because he's so overleveled. And there's 6 trainers here. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you for watching this episode of Pokemon Scarlet. And I'll see you guys next time when we challenge the next gym.